Hey everyone, did you know growing up my first job was as a bag boy at a grocery store? It's true, so you could say I have a special place in my heart for all things retail. But lately things haven't been looking so good. Retailers are closing at a record pace. I'm talking about once thriving chains, the kind of places we all grew up with, now shutting down hundreds of locations. It really makes you wonder, is your favorite store next? We're seeing empty store aisles, those dreaded going out of business signs, and shoppers who are understandably worried. So buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into the stories of 10 iconic retailers who are teetering on the edge. Will they make it, or will they become another casualty of the retail apocalypse? Stay till the end to find out which retailer might not make it past 2025. Okay, let's talk about Macy's. I mean, it's practically an American institution, right? Thanksgiving Day parades, that iconic flagship store in New York City, it's practically woven into the fabric of Americana. But behind the festive window displays, Macy's is facing some serious challenges. We're talking about declining foot traffic, like people just aren't going to malls as much anymore. And it's not just a little dip, it's a full-on plunge. On top of that, they've been shutting down stores left and right, trying to cut costs and stay afloat. The big question is, can Macy's find a way to reinvent itself? Can they bring back that magic that made them a retail icon? They're trying new things like smaller store formats and a bigger emphasis on their online presence. But will it be enough? It's a classic story of a beloved brand trying to adapt to a rapidly changing world. We're all rooting for them, but the clock is ticking. Next up, we've got JCPenney, another household name that's been struggling to stay afloat. They've been facing an uphill battle for a while now, trying to win back customers who have flocked to competitors like Target and, you guessed it, Amazon. It's been a tough road for JCPenney, with a bankruptcy filing in 2020 that sent shockwaves through the retail industry. They managed to emerge from bankruptcy, but the scars are still there. They had to close a bunch of stores, and they're still working to regain their footing. One of the biggest challenges they've faced is trying to figure out their identity. Will JCPenney be able to turn things around? Can they reconnect with customers and find their place in the ever-evolving retail landscape? We'll have to wait and see. Remember when you couldn't walk into a Bed Bath & Beyond without getting lost in a maze of towels and kitchen gadgets? Those coupons, am I right? Well, hold on to those memories, folks, because this once mighty home goods giant has taken a hard fall. It's a story that's sadly become all too familiar. Declining sales, mounting debt, and the inability to keep up with online competitors. It all culminated in a bankruptcy filing earlier this year, leaving many wondering if this was the end of an era. And it wasn't just Bed Bath & Beyond that felt the pain. Their baby-focused counterpart, Bye Bye Baby, also got swept up in the turmoil. The big question now is, will someone swoop in and try to revive the Bed Bath & Beyond brand? Or will those iconic blue coupons become relics of a bygone era? Only time will tell. Chapter 4: Sears. The slow decline of a retail icon. Sears, oh Sears, remember when they were the place to go for, well, everything? Appliances, tools, clothes, you name it, Sears had it. But over the years, this retail titan has slowly faded, going from a dominant force with over 3,500 stores to, wait for it, less than 20 locations today. It's a decline that's been decades in the making, a perfect storm of missed opportunities, changing consumer habits, and the rise of, yep, you guessed it, online shopping. They just couldn't keep up. While there's still a glimmer of hope that Sears might find a way to survive in some form, the reality is, the end seems to be drawing near. It's sad to see such an iconic brand fade away, but it's a stark reminder of how crucial it is for retailers to adapt and evolve with the times. Chapter 5: Party City. Can this celebration destination survive the hangover? Party City, the go-to destination for all things balloons, streamers, and festive fun, has hit a bit of a rough patch. The party supply giant recently filed for bankruptcy, facing a whirlwind of challenges, from rising costs to supply chain issues and yes, the ever-present competition from online retailers. They've been trying to cut costs, closing down underperforming stores and focusing on their online presence. Can Party City find a way to bounce back? Will they be able to throw themselves a lifeline and keep the party going? It's a crucial time for the company, and it'll be interesting to see what strategies they deploy to stay afloat. One thing's for sure though, Throwing a successful party in the retail world these days takes more than just balloons and confetti. Chapter 6. Walgreens. Can this pharmacy giant find the right prescription? Even Walgreens, the ubiquitous pharmacy chain we've all come to rely on for prescriptions, snacks, and late-night emergencies, hasn't been immune to the retail storm. They've been shuttering stores, hundreds of them, in an attempt to streamline operations and adapt to the changing times. It's a sign of the times, really. Walgreens has been trying to adapt, focusing more on their healthcare services and expanding their digital presence. They're betting big on becoming more than just a place to pick up your prescriptions, aiming to be a health and wellness destination. Can Walgreens find the right formula for success? Will they be able to revitalize their image and remain a fixture in our communities? We'll have to wait and see. Chapter 7. Family Dollar. A family divided, can this discount retailer reunite with shoppers? Family Dollar, the beloved discount retailer that's been a staple in communities across the country, is facing its own set of challenges. They've been closing stores, over 1,000 in 2024 alone, and the outlook isn't looking much brighter. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially for those who rely on Family Dollar for affordable essentials. Family Dollar has been trying to up its game, remodeling stores, expanding its product offerings, and focusing on improving its supply chain. Can Family Dollar win back budget-conscious shoppers and reclaim its place as a discount retail leader? It's a question that's on the minds of many, and only time will tell what the future holds for this family-oriented chain. Chapter 8. Big Lots. Can this closeout king find its treasure chest of success? Big Lots, the closeout retailer known for its bargain basement prices and ever-changing inventory, has been facing its own set of hurdles. They've been grappling with heavy financial losses, fewer customers walking through their doors, and multiple location closures. It's a tough time to be in the closeout business, especially when everyone's feeling the pinch of economic uncertainty. Big Lots has been trying to adapt, focusing on improving its merchandise mix, sprucing up its stores, and enhancing its online presence. They're hoping to attract a new generation of bargain hunters who are looking for a treasure hunt experience. Can Big Lots rediscover its mojo and reclaim its throne as the king of closeouts? It's a question that's on the minds of many bargain hunters and industry experts alike. Chapter 9. Red Lobster. Will this seafood chain stay afloat or sink beneath the waves? Red Lobster, the casual dining chain known for its Cheddar Bay biscuits and endless shrimp promotions, has been navigating choppy waters lately. They've been battling bankruptcy rumors, closing down underperforming locations, and facing a perfect storm of challenges. Rising food costs, a decline in casual dining, and changing consumer preferences have all contributed to Red Lobster's woes. They've been trying to stay afloat, experimenting with new menu items, offering delivery and takeout options, and even launching a virtual brand called the Lobster and Shrimp Shack. Can Red Lobster chart a course for calmer waters? Will they be able to reel in diners and reclaim their status as a seafood dining destination? It's a question that's on the minds of seafood lovers and industry analysts alike. Chapter 10. Burger King. Some franchises have it your way out of business. Even Burger King, the fast food giant known for its flame-broiled burgers and iconic mascot, isn't immune to the challenges facing the restaurant industry. While the brand itself is still going strong, several Burger King franchisees have been forced to shut down locations, a sign of the pressures facing even the biggest names in fast food. It's a reminder that behind those familiar logos and slogans, there are individual franchisees, small business owners who are grappling with rising costs, labor shortages, and fierce competition. The fast food landscape is more crowded than ever, with new players emerging and established chains battling for market share. Can Burger King and its franchisees find a way to reignite the flame and continue to have it their way in an increasingly competitive market? It's a question that's on the minds of many burger lovers and industry observers alike. Outgrow the future of retail, adapt or perish. So there you have it, 10 retail giants facing an uncertain future. It's a tough time to be in the retail game with so many factors working against them. But it's not all doom and gloom. Some of these brands might just surprise us. They might find a way to innovate, adapt, and come out stronger on the other side. What do you think? Do you think these chains will bounce back, or is this just the beginning of a larger collapse? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos about the ever-changing world of retail and the economy.